Ooh, Bad Larry.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Bad Larry Kingdom. I'm your host, Bad Larry, and I'm excited for this episode and in what is yet to come. Stay tuned to the end to see the episode lineup for the new miniseries starting tomorrow. And this episode will lead us right into our new miniseries perfectly. This issue of X Factor number 35 is titled Go to the Orphan Maker, released in December 1988. In a nutshell, Cyclops and Marvel Girl battle Nanny and the Orphan Maker. This issue is written by Louise Simonson, and we have a guest artist, Terry Shoemaker. I think the cover is great. The Orphan Maker in the foreground with all the blue armor and guns, surrounded by babies and suspended animation, with Marvel Girl and Cyclops coming in to save the day. I really love how Marvel Girl is drawn here. Very nice. This red outfit with the yellow X could be my favorite look for her. It's definitely top 5 for me. Let me know down below your favorite Jean Grey or Marvel Girl look down in the comments. After doing a little research on the upcoming series, all the city's haywire, weird, unexplained phenomena start to make sense. Like this truck coming to life and attacking Beast. Or in issue number 33, we saw the blue sweater seemingly attack Boom Boom. And all the manhole covers blowing off the ground. Well, hell itself is trying to rise up against the world, and the magic and weirdness is all part of it. Beast and Iceman make light work of the possessed truck. I love the Beast being able to be fully restored and seeing him much more agile, strong, and I miss his quips as well. I forgot to mention the heat. It's a common thing through many of these tie-in issues. The heat in the city is abnormal and unbearable. You know what's hot? Hell! The heat is leaking from hell, making it topside. I would imagine everyone would love Iceman right now, cooling everything down. But our heroes hear another scream elsewhere. Iceman guesses correctly. It must be a spell. A spell indeed. Beast and Iceman need help handling all this. Out in Nebraska, Cyclops and Marvel Girl are at the orphanage that's holding Cyclops' son, and the same place Cyclops spent his childhood. We will learn this place is no bueno. Cyclops knows an easy way to break in without raising any alarms up at the top attic window. Marvel Girl uses her telekinesis to get them both inside. Cyclops' memories are flooding back because of this place. Being pushed out of the airplane with his brother Alex and cracking his skull, causing him head trauma, which is why he must still wear the visor now. Having to spend 1 whole year in a hospital from that injury before being sent to this orphanage. Cyclops remembered when his power developed suddenly. He opened his eyes and almost blew the ceiling off before quickly closing his eyes. Only one kid saw it, and Cyclops remembered that kid then, giving orders to grown-ups, bossing them around. He thought it was strange. Did it even really happen that way, though? As the lovers and heroes enter the infirmary, they notice that no one notices them. Everyone seems to be in a trance. Cyclops tells Marvel Girl he remembered going to the infirmary many times because of the headaches, but he also says he can't remember anything while he was in the infirmary. He must have been hypnotized back then as well as these kids are now. Marvel Girl spots a girl with black hair with emerging telepathic powers. Her conscious is unaware of their presence, but she can feel our heroes with her powers and is scared. Marvel Girl isn't fully telepathic anymore, but she's sensitive to it and aware of telepaths around her. This kid is afraid of the cold coffin. Destiny told Cyclops about his son being connected to a coffin. There must be a link. Cyclops remembers being sent to Washington where a specialist gave him his first ruby quartz glasses for his headaches and powers. He remembers being ruthlessly teased because of the glasses and having to hold back from destroying these bullies with his optic blasts. But Cyclops remembers he didn't have powers yet. They didn't show up till much later. Why did that kid, that bully with the black hair, bully Cyclops so hard to look at him? Was that black-haired kid a Mr. Sinister clone? I'll find out when y'all do. I'm not cheating ahead. The team are searching for the babies. Keep going down. Maybe they're down in the basement. Uh-oh! Things just got interesting. The Humpty Dumpty looking character called the Nanny, along with 5 mutant kids under her hypnotic control, plus the orphan maker, are also here for all the babies. Notice those 2 ginger kids? Jean Grey is a ginger and has a sister named Sarah who's ginger. We learned this back in X Factor number 12. Check out my review of it. Who went missing along with Jean's niece and nephew? Could these ginger kids be related to Marvel Girl? Man, Louise Simonson really waited a long time, a lot of issues to set this up and tie things together. Great storytelling. Psych doesn't remember an elevator here. Marvel Girl reminds him, why should he? This is clearly a secret bunker, plus it's most likely you were hypnotized the whole time. The closer our duo gets to the basement, the more Marvel Girl can feel an energy, a calling on her heart, a remnant of her former telepathic powers. As they arrive at the basement, they go unnoticed by a hypnotized guard. What is this place? OMG. It's like the Matrix. Maybe the Matrix stole their idea from this issue. Loads of babies cryogenically frozen but alive. These must be the quote-unquote cold coffins both Destiny and the little girl with the black hair was referring to. Remember, their mission is to find Cyclops' son. Cyclops wonders out loud, how will he know which baby is his? Marvel Girl very confidently says, I'll know. Marvel Girl is tracking Cyclops' son like a hound dog chasing an escaped inmate. She can just feel his presence. They find him cold as ice, connected to the chamber with tubes everywhere. I swear, dude read this issue, then immediately wrote The Matrix. It's too similar. Anyhow, what is most interesting is that Cyclops calls his son Christopher. Now, you and me, everybody knows Scott Summers very well. We know his son, Cable, is called Nathan, or Nate. And Christopher is the name of Scott's father, Corsair. Well, we learn Christopher is the baby's middle name, and the one Cyclops prefers. But Madeline Pryor insisted on naming the baby Nathan, clearly after Mr. Sinister, whose real name is Nathaniel Essex. So, Cyclops wants to name the baby after his daddy, and Madeline Pryor wants to name the baby after her daddy as well. Oh, Cyclops and Marvel Girl realize they have to rescue all the babies. Can't just leave them there sitting in some cryogenic chamber like frozen peas in the back of the icebox. This page is not so PC and I love it. Now, Oster's demon soldiers are also in the orphanage to collect some babies, some for Oster and some to eat. But they need one very special baby. Obviously, it's Cyclops' baby, and use some special goggles that can see the power levels of the babies. The demons grab up a kid. No, he's too old, but he's fat and meaty, good for eating. Whew, the boy is spared by the mission. First get the babies, then eat. Cyclops and Marvel Girl are shocked by the sudden appearance of the Nanny and her team. Cyclops and Marvel Girl are outnumbered. Cyclops asks the Nanny why she stole his son. Well, she didn't steal him in the first place, but she does and want to steal him now. And her MO is to kill the parents. So the orphan makes open fire upon Cyclops. Cyclops fires back, but his optic blast ricochets off the orphan maker's armor. They better be careful not to hit any babies with stray bullets or optic blasts. Marvel Girl pleads for Cyclops to stop blasting. Oh, behave. It's too dangerous for the babies. Meanwhile, the Nanny's mutant kids are steadily collecting babies like they're apples off a tree. Marvel Girl asks the Nanny about the 2 redheads. Are they orphans? Yep, that means most likely Marvel Girl's sister Sarah is dead. Cyclops is a gifted warrior. His optic blasts are deflected by the armor, but he uses them instead to sever a cryopipe and uses that as a weapon against the Orphan Maker. Marvel Girl shows her connection to telepathy is still there, being able to block the Nanny's weak-ass telepathic attack. The battle rages. Cyclops blasts the Nanny good, enraging the Orphan Maker, who throwing the hypnotized pixie dust at our hero, which is stopped by Marvel Girl's telekinesis. Our heroes realize the Nanny and the Orphan Maker are not guards and don't belong to the orphanage, but who are they then? Marvel Girl seals the roof containing the battle to this level. The Nanny starts spitting nursery rhymes while the Orphan Maker gets a good punch in on Cyclops. Need to change the battle, too many kids around, too dangerous for them. The Nanny's deal is she thinks she's the only one able to protect the mutant babies, as most of the other parents she had killed were regular humans. Cyclops tells the Nanny that they have powers, they can protect the babies. Nanny says pish posh and unleashes a couple rockets at our heroes. Luckily, Marvel Girl's telekinesis is powerful enough to stop both rockets. But the battle is destroying the place. Did you forget about the demon soldiers also looking to collect some mutant babies? Well, they just joined the chat. The demons are quick and efficient. One uses the special glasses and locates their prime target, Cyclops' son. The demons have him! The Orphan Maker has a ton of rubble lifted over his head, and Cyclops uses his blast to ricochet off the Orphan Maker, causing the rubble to bury the Orphan Maker and the Nanny. Clever lad. Marvel Girl grabs the little redhead's mask off. It is her niece, Galen! But Nanny has her and is off too quickly, as well as the demons with Scott's son. Our heroes were just totally outnumbered. Marvel Girl can hear Cyclops' son screaming. It's in her head. She's connected to him, but how? It's not her son. And she doesn't have telepathy anymore. And FYI, they call the baby Christopher pretty much throughout the rest of this series. They can't let the demons escape. They plan on killing little Christopher. Let me know if you like Terry Shoemaker's art or Walter Simonson's art more down in the comments below. I personally was cool with Terry's art. The Inferno series is upon us, starting tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. This is going to be a hot series. As this episode is over, give this video a like and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.